Hi everyone, Eric here, your master technician at Lexus of Henderson. In today's installment of Understanding Your Lexus, we're going to be talking about recalls. There's a little bit of confusion involving recalls. There's a lot to unpack here, so please stick with me until the end of the video. I've got some really good information for you. Okay? So first off, what is a recall? Well, a recall is a necessary repair on a vehicle that is actually overseen by the federal government, by the National Highway Traffic and Safety Administration, or NHTSA. Okay? A recall is only ever issued on one of two different categories. The first being a safety recall. If your vehicle has an issue with it that could potentially compromise its safety, there's a good chance that a recall will be initiated on it. The second category is going to be emissions related. If your vehicle is performing within certain parameters or outside of those parameters that it was designed as far as emissions go, that could also trigger a recall. Okay? An important thing to understand is recalls will never expire. As long as that vehicle is being driven on the road, a recall will never expire. It doesn't matter if it's a year old or if it's 30 years old. If it is still operating on the road and a recall has not been performed that is open, that recall is still open, and it is still the obligation of the manufacturer to perform that recall and remedy that situation. Okay? The second thing about recalls that's important to understand is a recall is never going to cost the customer any money. You as the owner of the vehicle, if your vehicle has an open recall on it, it will never cost you any money to get that fixed. That is the sole responsibility of the manufacturer. Okay? Now, here at Lexus, we are very, very fortunate. We have some very good engineering on our vehicles. We have a very low incidence of recalls. Now, having said that, every manufacturer does have some recalls, but Forbes actually came out with a really good article that we'll go ahead and link in the description on this, showing the 10 most prolific recall manufacturers for 2022. Lexus is not even on that top 10. So again, we do put a lot of engineering in our vehicles. We do a much better job than the average as far as the incidence of recalls. We have a very, very low incidence of recalls here at Lexus. Okay. Now, there is a bit disturbing news also in that same article that we're going to link. And that is, according to Carfax, there are over 50 million vehicles that are being operated on the road every day that have open recalls. Now, that is a big deal because, again, a very good percentage of those recalls are going to be safety related. This is why it is very important to check the status of your vehicle to see if it has any open recalls. If it does, please get it into the dealership. Please make an appointment. Please get that taken care of. Recalls are not something that we want to take lightly. We want to make sure that every single vehicle that is operating on the road is operating as safely and as cleanly as possible. Now, how do you check to see if your vehicle has any open recalls? Well, the NHTSA does have a website where you can plug your VIN in, and this is for any vehicle in North America, not just for Lexus vehicles, but any vehicle. You can plug your 17-digit VIN into that website, and NHTSA will tell you if you have any open recalls. We highly encourage everybody to run your VIN and see if you have any recalls. If you don't want to do that legwork and you have a Lexus vehicle, you can always give us a call here at Lexus of Henderson. We can check for you. If you do have any open recalls, we can schedule an appointment. We can get that taken care of you. I hope this clears up any confusion that you may have involving recalls. Give us a call. We'd love to see you. Thank you very much.